Most luxurious wedding cakes. The tradition of wedding cakes goes back ages, and there are a few things we appreciate more than a decadent cake. As years have passed by, they have become far grander. Taller structures, and the detailing is extremely intricate. The modern cake as we know it was invented in Europe during the 19th century and quickly became a symbol of luxury. With expensive ingredients and exquisite designs, today a cake is one of the ultimate symbols of a luxurious celebration. Royal Cake of Princess Kate, $78,000. This was the royal cake of Kate Middleton and Prince William, which was designed in 2011 for their ceremony. It was designed by Fiona Cairns with her team of over 50 designers and bakers. The confection was worked on for a period of 5 weeks, and almost everything Kate wanted was incorporated into the cake. The cake wasn't very tall, there were various flowers and each of them had a meaning that was special for the Duchess. The whole cake was eatable, which includes the ivy, which was used to symbolize marriage and love. Bridal roses, which promoted adoration and happiness, with also the 900 floral pieces, which were coded in order to have different countries and beliefs represented. The Princess Diana wedding cake, $40,000. In 1981, Lady Spencer Diana got married to the Duke of Cornwall, who was known as Prince Charles. This made Diana Princess Diana of Wales. Lady Diana was the most photographed woman in the whole world until her death in 1997. She was loved everywhere in the world. The wedding was aired and millions of people watched it. The wedding cake cost $40,000 35 years ago. Some preserved slices of the cake are being auctioned now for almost $2,000 per piece. Joe Manganiello and Sofia Vergara wedding cake, $50,000. The wedding of this Colombian beauty to Joe was very incredible to the fullest of imagination. After a cake buffet during the rehearsal dinner, the wedding event had a cake designed by Sylvia Weinstock. The cake is 5-tiered, and it was decorated with various lots of flowers. Melanie and Donald Trump wedding cake, $50,000. Everyone knows how the United States President lives like. He is known for his rich lifestyle, and he isn't someone that shies away from anything. His wedding with Melanie cost almost $1 million. Their wedding cake was estimated to cost over $50,000. The cake was 5 feet tall and of 7-tiered, 3,000 white icing rows was used to decorate it. And it was also filled with the Grand Marnier buttercream. It was designed by Cedric Barberet. Catherine Zeta and Michael Douglas vanilla wedding cake, $7,000. Catherine Zeta and Michael Douglas are both famous Hollywood actors. Their marriage was a large occasion for everyone. Their wedding cake was designed by Weinstock Sylvia, and it was estimated to cost around $7,000. Luxury bridal show cake, $20 million. Every year, in Beverly Hills, California, the luxury bridal show gets extravagant more and more. It was decided that they should design an expensive cake that would go in line with the theme of the wedding event. A piece of art was designed by Nahid Parsa, and gold flakes with many lots of diamonds were included. As at that time it was estimated to worth $20 million. Kris Humphries and Kim Kardashian wedding cake, $20,000. Almost everyone has heard of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West wedding, but her marriage with Kris Humphries was very close to a fairy tale. In 2011, Kardashian was fascinated with the royal family, to the extent of trying to replicate the wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton. That same year in October, she and Kris had their vows said, with a lot of celebrity guests in attendance. And her wedding cake was to imitate the cake of the royal wedding. The cake was 8 feet in height, and it is like 600 pounds of chocolate chip. It was designed by Hanson Patrick. The royal wedding cake. Fiona Cairns is the genius behind the royal wedding cake for Prince William and Kate Middleton's 2011 royal wedding. The 8-tiered, 3-foot-tall, 224-pound fruit cake was covered in lace-like detailing. Being a baker to the royal family, her skills make her one of the most sought-after bakers in the world. Bastien Blanc-Tailleur. His extravagant and larger-than-life cakes are sure to leave you in awe. Being the master of decorative sugar work sculptures, every cake is brought to life with these adornments. Detailed and intricate lifelike flowers, each crafted by hand, are used to decorate the tiered cakes. And yes, they are almost too pretty to cut into. Kimberly Bailey, Los Angeles. She gained fame for her gravity-defying chandelier cake and ever since then has been on everyone's radar. Operating out the Butter End Bakery in Los Angeles, Kimberly Bailey has bagged the title of a true cake artist and is a master in her field. Think surrealistic cakes, this one is your go-to, making the impossible possible. Debbie Wingham's $1 Million Cake. Fashion designer, turned couture cake makers, she is one of the most well-known cake makers. And every creation leaves us in awe, Debbie Wingham's $1 Million Cake is one of the most expensive and beautiful wedding cakes in the world. The cake was not a traditional tier cake, but it was shaped to look exactly like a real bride completed. With an intricately detailed white wedding dress, a veil headscarf and her own bouquet of flowers. The cake, which was pre-baked in Raffles, Dubai, was adorned with 5 flawless 3-carat white diamonds, all valued at $200,000 each, and 1,000 pearls, of course. La Nouvelle Cake. If you want to create a fairy tale wedding cake, look no further. A family-run bakery in Jakarta, Indonesia. They specializes in lavish wedding cake, and by far make the most complex and luxurious wedding cake in the world. Their USP lies in making cakes in the form of castles and cathedrals. Exquisite craftsmanship and skill is showcased through their intricate detailing and creative eye to make a masterpiece. This bakery can even transform the most demanding architectural design into a wedding cake. Tortikanushka. The champion of surrealistic cakes is none other than Tortikanushka. Combining futuristic elements with elegance, every cake is a masterpiece in itself. The cakes are not only a delicious treat but also a visual dream, transporting you to a fairy tale full of beautiful cakes. Delicacy, finesse and expert skill are reflected in every design. Emma Jane. Known for her intricate detailing, Emma Jane is a master when it comes to replicate Indian bride cakes. Bringing the culture of incredible India seamlessly into cakes, the designs will leave you in awe. Her mastery in details allows her to create treats with impeccable designs.